Early Wednesday morning, armed individuals from Tulkarm, a Palestinian city in the West Bank, opened fire on Bat Hefer, a Jewish community east of Netanya, and posted a video of the attack on social media. This is the second such incident this week. On Monday, attackers also targeted the same community of Bat Hefer. On the same day, 30 Palestinians were caught crossing the security fence from an Arab village in the Tulkarm area and were detained by IDF forces. Last week, drones were launched from Tulkarm at an Israeli kibbutz, and a similar shooting occurred at Bat Hefer last month. In the latest video, the attackers, wearing green headbands, drive toward the separation barrier, exit their car with automatic weapons, and open fire, shooting dozens of bullets at the community. Fortunately, despite the intense gunfire, there were no casualties, but property was damaged. The IDF has launched a manhunt for the individuals involved. On Monday, dozens of Palestinians climbed over the security fence from Tulkarm into the Bat Hefer area. The IDF arrested 19 individuals, though they were unarmed, and there is no immediate security threat. According to a news report, payments have been made for footage of such shootings at Israeli communities. In response to these incidents, Galit Shaul, head of the Bat Hefer Regional Council, sent a letter on Wednesday to Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, demanding an emergency meeting to discuss security issues in the communities along the separation barrier. We have been warning for many weeks about the escalation in the separation barrier area, and unfortunately, the situation continues to deteriorate, Shaul wrote. We call on the army and the state to wake up and act decisively and with zero tolerance against these severe incidents. It is unacceptable that Palestinians cross the fence unimpeded in broad daylight. It is unacceptable that our communities are repeatedly targeted by gunfire. Shaul emphasized the need for immediate action, stating, "We must permanently increase the presence of significant security and military forces in the area, fortify the barriers east of the wall, and establish a buffer zone beyond the wall to prevent approaching the seam line. Our residents are living in growing fear, and it seems that every day another red line is crossed. We cannot afford to wait any longer." A security source noted that the IDF, together with the Shin Bet and the police, has thwarted hundreds of attempts in recent months, including many from the Tulkarm area. We work 24/7 in defensive and offensive activities to thwart these events before they even happen. But unfortunately, there is no 100%. We will track, pursue, and reach those responsible sooner or later. Since October 7th, residents of Bat Hefer and other communities in the area have reported hearing sounds of digging, adding to their anxiety. Although no injuries were reported in the recent attacks, the community remains on high alert, and there has been property damage. On Tuesday, disturbing footage emerged from Beit Shemesh, showing construction workers staging a mock raid on a house in the Ramat Beit Shemesh neighborhood of Neve Shamir. The workers employed at a construction site in the neighborhood were seen walking around the building holding metal rods like guns. According to the residents, they entered the building and frightened children. One resident told Beit Shemesh News the workers went around the building screaming while they were supposed to be working, yelling and harassing the children who were playing in the building. One of them even took a ball from a child and made threatening movements with the sticks in their hands. Police were called to the scene and 3 workers were arrested and taken for questioning. Despite the alarming nature of the documentation, police clarified that there is no suspicion of a security incident. We note that as part of the police investigation, the suspicion of any security offenses in this case has been ruled out. These incidents highlight the growing concerns about security and safety within Israeli communities. While much attention is focused on the threat from Gaza, these events illustrate that tensions and potential threats also exist within Israel. The actions of the construction workers in Beit Shemesh, though deemed non-security related by the police, contribute to a climax of fear and anxiety among residents. The situation underscores the need for vigilance and robust security measures to protect all communities from potential threats, whether they originate from external or internal sources. The call for increased military and security presence as voiced by local leaders like Galit Shaul, reflects a broader demand for assurance and safety amid these escalating threats. Please leave us your comments below. Do you think that Israel should be concerned about threat within its own land?